Sorry, my phone overheated, so yeah, we weren't able to film it. But hey, this is part two. Sorry about the first one being so short. It is currently 5:36 a.m. on the 6th of July. I'll make myself a drink and something to eat. Be right back. Skyfall. Holy shit. This is gorgeous. so cute. See? We lost the Climax, but I got it on camera. Does it really matter? Don't blink, it's your boy, Yink. Welcome to the video, welcome to the show, because doing well, because you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm the weird guy who waits last second to do everything, right? So you can hear the music because we didn't plug the Studio A1 Pro correctly. This is not gonna be a bloopers. It's pretty simple videos. I made a video yesterday where I said that you guys gave me a place of being able to heal and a place of being able to sadly suffer, but mostly healing. And I just want to say thank you. See, a morning is super simple. We got melted cheese, Joker, and oh yeah, music, and a nice sunrise. So again, you guys gave me that. I had all that before. I couldn't enjoy it, and that's thanks to you. Thank you. Don't blink, it's your boy, and welcome to another video, welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well, guys are having a fantastic freaking day. This is a cold morning, and I got a fucking this balcony type shit. Balcony lifestyle, hashtag balcony. You know the van life hashtag? This is balcony life hashtag. I want to make a quick video because it does feel like a little morning. You have melted cheese, a little coffee to wake up, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunrise. You missed a climax, but I didn't. I filmed it. However, this is not the point of this video. I made a video yesterday saying this is a place where I can heal. Fucking bees, dude. I can heal. This place hurt me. Social media hurt me, but it made me heal, and I want to focus on the healing part. And this drink's for you guys. This drink is for you. Thank you. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well, guys are having a wonderful day. I'm sorry, I'm watching Compress GFS, which is normal. That is gonna make me laugh, right? Right. Super simple morning this morning. We have an amazing sunrise. It sucked because it lasted what? 4 minutes? I got it on camera though, so I'm happy, but I want more. Call me greedy. We're tasting today Joker, Mad Energy, about being greedy. We have 3 of them. We have the cherry lemonade that we tasted yesterday, we have orange, and we have non-sugar. What I love about this can is you got the basic Joker. Right, that's a trademark. We love it. Mad Energy. It goes into this anti-social, this anarchist kind of lifestyle. You're mad energy. This is bad energy, right? You're badass. But what is kind of cool? What is kind of cool is you got this white can, right? Fucking love Cobra GFS. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot help it. But yeah, we have a white can. Why is it kind of cool? Is because Rockstar does the same thing. Monster does the same thing. So there is this not necessarily question, this concept that every single company is doing it. and because every single company is doing it, it is kind of cool. It's funny because not even a minute ago I was talking about how Joker brand was being anti-social and anti establishment, right? If you're doing the same thing, and even though it's different cans, there's this normality, there's this common ground, right? Now, of course, it's market because it's a white can, and these other cans are white, so it makes you think, okay, well, I know white is usually sugar free, but it's still nice. What is nice is us tasting. Smells pretty nice. I wasn't I wasn't I wanted to say I'm not a big fan of the yesterday cherry limited. It was pretty good though. We're eating melted cheese as a breakfast. Which is fucking nice. Mm. Cheese, 30 seconds in the microwave. Really nice now. Surprisingly very good. And I'm kind of sad about that. Because yesterday I was rough with the drink. I was rough with the sherry lemon. I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I like this or not. But now I'm really liking this one. This one's actually pretty good. This one beats Monster. This one beat Monster. It's actually perfect. There's energy. There's this sweetness. This almost ice pop flavor. However, the Joker is very bitter. So you got sweetness and that bitterness, and it comes to harmonize, right? With the cherry lemon yesterday, it was bitter lime and sour lime, and bitter Joker, which bitter and sour. It's I love Comanches. I can't. I'm addicted. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty good drink. More than yesterday. Why am I mad? Is because if I knew that the blend was good, it was a bit too sour for me, a bit too bitter. Okay, yeah, that's a blend, but the blend is actually pretty good. So this annulates my yesterday, the the 5th of July, or the 6th of July review. My apologies. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. We fucked it up, dude. It was so shitty. It lasted for so little time. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Really fucking good. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to everyone, welcome to the show. You guys are doing well, you guys are having a fantastic freaking day. Today's a really nice day. I'm in a good mood. First time in a couple of days I'm in a good mood. Which makes me seem like an asshole. I'm not, I hope not. You never want to be an asshole, but you never can help if you're an asshole or not. It's up to people to decide if you're an asshole or not. That being said, this is not starting on the video. I'm kind of sad because we had this beautiful sunrise that lasted a couple minutes. We still filmed it, but I would have liked to have it in more videos, you know. Today's subject is quite important, very important. My apologies. My apologies. We're the 6th of July. 6th of August. And what is insane? What is insane is, again, and I said so before, we do video every day. So there's a constant evolution. I was talking about a story that happened 2 days ago. I was talking about yesterday we made a video. I want to wake my neighbors. I want to be polite, so that's why I'm not talking very loudly. You guys want me to talk loudly? Well, they're more important than I don't want to say they're more important than this because they're not. But you have to be good neighbors, you know. I'm trying to be good neighbors. Anywho, so we had an event 2 days ago about a birthday, and I told you guys I wish 2 people happy birthday, right? And then I told you guys the story yesterday, and today we're analyzing it. And the question of the video, the subject of the video is, it's kind of simple. Do you prefer grateful people? Are you gonna hang around more grateful people because you enjoy grateful people, or just a way to boost your ego? So kind of simple, kind of simple. And the answer is, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna spoil the video right now. You're not gonna have to wait 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no answer. Okay, I'm gonna generalize. I'm different, you're different, they're different, he's different, he isn't, he's the same. See, it's super, super simple. You could say like, oh, I'm helping. You're gonna be, and I said, so of course, I mentioned yesterday, I told you guys about the two people that I told at the birthday. One of them was really, really grateful, one of them wasn't, right? And I'm like, why did I prefer the person that was grateful? Is it because she was nicer? Or because it boosted my ego? And the truth is, I don't know. If we just watched a video where I was talking about what this did for me, the social media did for me, and how grateful I am, right? And I understand that those numbers, those stats, that success, if you will, success, of course, does boost my ego. That I had such low self-esteem when I started. That the fact that I have a higher self-esteem, if you start here, right, and you're here, there's still a raise in self-esteem. What if the normal level was here? You're not cocky. See, it's a question of balance. It's a question of inequality. It's a question of perception. Do I think you're cocky, or do I think that you're perfectly fine? And I'm not at a point where I can watch a video that I make. I'm at a point where I can analyze this. Right? It's kind of complicated, super complicated. But the person, so she did a story about me, and she's super nice. She's super nice. A very, very kind person, and she always helps. She always try to help. She always offer help. Right? I'm not a guy that likes help, asking for help, so it is kind of a shame. But she offers it, and that means a lot. But did the fact that she appreciated more, that she boosted my ego, did the fact that she posted a story was like, hey, I'm here, I'm in the story, I made it to the story. There's this song I grew up with, right? And that song is Breaking Benjamin, and just Diarrhea Jane. I don't remember the lyrics. Give me a sec. Come on, fucking ads. Nothing like that. You like that? Do you like that? Learning the way, think that's not to break. I'm trying to find my place in the diarrhea train. Put myself right beside you. Nothing like that. Would you like that? Oh my, the last time. Do you like that? Do you like that? Don't things getting in the way? Something just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diarrhea train. There you go. We found the song. Breaking Benjamin, Big Diarrhea Train. It's 15 years ago, and in that song, it's funny. I don't know if it's ADHD, right? I don't know if it's ADHD that makes me. But there's a chorus. Here's the chorus. Here goes nothing. Mine. Then tell you that this last time. Do you like that? Do you like that? Something running in the way. Something that's about to break. I will try to find my place in the diarrhea chain. Don't tell me. And yeah, because I made it to this story, I made it to a modernized version of the Diary of Jane. Her name is not Jane, it's a diary, and I made it. Now, am I happy and I'm touched by the fact that she put me in a diary, or was it just a quest to get into the diary? Do I give a shit about being a diary, or am I grateful for that? I do feel like there's this part of me that's starting to get really comfortable with myself, and of course that's scary. That is very scary, right? It's extremely scary, the fact that you're understanding that, hey, I don't have self-doubt today, and that's a beautiful thing. right? It's a beautiful thing, but it's scary because those self-doubt felt so normal they can become a comfort zone, right? Because they can become a comfort zone, you're used to it. When you lose something that you're used to, what happened? Uncomfortable. Change is scary. So yeah, coming back to the subject, grateful people and why is it? Why do you prefer that? I truly believe there is a part of everybody that do likes being said thank you. There's a reason why please and thank you are taught to you very young, right? They're a disguise of politeness, right? But it's a politeness. It's a way to show gratitude, right? You say please when you ask for something. Say thank you for gratitude, right? And the fact that you understand that you deserve that gratitude is kind of super cool because like holy shit, it made me feel good, right? Did it make you feel good because you were nice, or did it make you feel good because they they saw you as this good person? And it's a very different. It comes back to this one question. I know it's complicated, right? But I'm thinking about it as I'm making this video. This is not planned. This is never planned. This is never planned. It comes down to self-perception and always see will see you. If I couldn't give a shit how you see me, that you should like me, the fact that you don't like me, right? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. However, we're human, and one of the more natural, not natural. The fuck my French. One of the more natural need of human is acceptance. Gratefulness is a way, is a way for acceptance. If you're a good person, you get accepted for sure, right? Or you have a perception of you wanna know how people they see you, and if they see you as a popular, right? To me, and I know this is a stretch, and I know this is going extreme, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning. There's a bee there and a nice sunrise. We're chilling together, and it makes me think about one thing. A person extremely rich, they do a public outing, and they want to give money to a hospital. You're like, holy shit, what a noble fucking act. This is so great, thank you. And they call the press and they call the paparazzi, like, hey, I'm gonna give that money. Do you need to call? Do you need to give them that you give that money away? Do you need people to acknowledge that you're so kind? Do you feel the need to tell people that, hey, I'm a good dude? Or not? Hey, girl, you know you drive me crazy. In my head. Red jumpsuit, face down, of course. I see you going down. And the reality is, it doesn't really matter if you felt the need to make it a big deal, right? It doesn't matter if, yeah. Do you feel like a man when he pushed you around? Do you feel better now? She fall to the ground. So yeah, so it doesn't matter if you need to be recognized. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter because the act is so kind. It doesn't matter if I wanted to thank you. It doesn't matter if I did something to get a thank you. It doesn't matter if I did out of the kindness of my heart. It's still a good action. The result is the same, right? The result is the same. Maybe an asshole, but I'll take a kind asshole any day. I'll take somebody that's kind even though they're an asshole every day. Right? That's the video. That I love you, that you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace. When you push her around, you feel better now. She falls to the ground. This song, 15 years ago. She said it doesn't hurt. She said you. Don't break it your way. Welcome to another show. Guys, doing well. Guys are having a fantastic freaking day. We're about to do another video. Sadly, it is 6:03, which means the sun rose 18 minutes ago, and no, only cloud, which sucks. The song we're listening to a song which is just face down. Turn around, will you shine better now? She fall to the ground. Let's do it. That's what you get. What do we swear the year until the day I die? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Boys like girls, the great escape. Okay. Never too late. Never too late is pretty good. Your guardian angel. Let's do. Sorry guys. Sorry. Let's do. You know what? If you can't hang. I prefer James Dean, Sleeping Siren. I'm hoping to get that. But that's not what the video is. The video is actually quite simple. It's the fact that I'm grateful for what we're doing here. I'm grateful for us being here, right now. I just did a video on, because it's a long story, but I dealt with two people for the same reason, two birthday, right? And they were none of them was grateful, one of them wasn't grateful. Long time, such a long time, and I miss you, babe. And honestly, dude, of course, me getting a thank you, me getting a shot at the story, it felt good, right? And it made me wonder, like, it made me wonder what am I becoming? Because, listen, um, it's a this issue is a tough one to do. We're thankful, very thankful. But at the same time, it feels weird. It does feel actually super weird. And the reason for that, why it's feeling kind of weird, is because when I started my journey, right, I had no self confidence, and now I don't know if I'm cocky. I don't know if this is normal. I can be. They say the world is forever. Your forever is all that I need. Please stay here as long as you need. A promise to the faith won't be broken. See, the fact that I came from very low self-esteem, and I'm here right now where I'm more self-conscious. I'm less self-conscious. I'm more self-loving. I got more self-acceptance. Is a great thing. It's a very positive thing in itself. But the fear of that, the fear is because the sorry, I got a text. I got a text. And it's the fear of the lack of confidence, right, created in me. And the life is a question of balance, right? So if you can keep the balance, you'll be happy. And the secret of happiness, secret of happiness is not extreme happiness. It's keeping the balance of sadness and happiness. Keep the balance, you'll be okay, right? Now, for my whole entire life, self-esteem was an issue. The balance was right here, right? And now it's slowly building, slowly building, slowly building. And the question, the fear is, and that's the video, is I'm thanking you because you guys made me a better person, but I'm afraid because am I going to be able to set at the right level? Am I going to be able to set myself before I get cocky, before I get arrogant? I had some troll yesterday, and my answer to the troll was like, dude, the guy was kind of like a dick. And when I say kind of, yeah, a lot. So I'm like, dude, you got nothing better to do? And then I said something that I should have not have said. I said, yeah, you got nothing better to do. You have no picture, no name, no followers, and you're on TikTok. And I felt bad about it because a week ago I was saying this is not about number. It wasn't about number. It was a reaction to the hatred, and I wanted to fight fire with fire. But it came out so easily that maybe that's what I take. Because that's what I take. Do I believe that I'm a better person because I got some kind of success? I don't know. I don't know. That's scary because you don't want to be that person. But what if you're becoming that person and you don't even notice? What if you're becoming something that you hated and you're slowly getting there and you don't know it? And then we can argue that, oh, well, you got value, you got morals, so those are going to be helping you to stay humble. And I wish that was true, but I don't know. I was never put in a situation like this. I was never put in a situation where I had to deal with a over expense of confidence. Sleeping with Siren, let's see what song I can do. The station. Oh, the Ghost of You. The Ghost of You is really good. I can put Romance, of course. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the video. But you understand what I mean, right? As much as I'm happy, and I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful. That's not the goal here. But as much as I'm happy that I became more confident with this adventure that is social media. Social media, the channel in itself, that was the purpose. That was the evolution of a person. That was the diary of a person, which is me. The neighbor was supposed to be out of the plan. The last time they canceled, right? What can I do? And I never pick up Romance, The Ghost of You. Great song. Please listen to it. It's amazing. 14 years ago again. The golden age. A golden age, see? And it's not because the diary is that, and it's about the person evolving and becoming a better person, right? Then fly, what's the edge of the world? Never coming home. See, there's this fear. There's just saying, and I truly believe that it's saying, do you die a hero, or you live long enough to be the villain? And I'll never say I want to die the hero, because nobody wants to die, right? Does that mean I'm going to become a villain? It's a fear. It's a real fear. It's a real fear. I'm impulsive in life. I'm impulsive, and that impulsiveness made me do sometimes be rude, be angry. And I'll say sorry, but I still did it. You will know. And it's something I don't want to be that guy. You guys are seeing this. This is beautiful. You guys are liking the nature corn. I've been doing them for months and months and months, and you finally like them. I'm grateful for that. I want you to understand that you can get a beautiful spectacle. As simply as that. It makes you happy. You gotta be. They think I'm afraid of bee, but I'm not. It's not I'm afraid, I just don't want it to be in front of the camera. Want to see this? The geese. Beautiful little geese. Don't even see it. That's pretty much it. That I love you. That you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful day, a better evening, and an even more amazing day. Digitalize your day. Don't blink. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Real Confidential. You just missed the flock of geese. Yeah, you missed it. Such a shame. However, you're seeing this, which is kind of cool, isn't it? You guys think, well, together having a wonderful 6th of August 2024. I've been saying 6th of July for the last 4 videos, so in your list, and you add. Super excited to talk about what we're going to be talking about today. One of my favorite rom-com movies. I know what you're saying. Oh, no, you're not burping. Are you burping too? Sorry. Sorry, please. It's one of my favorite rom-com movie ever. You know what you're saying? Did I just say that? Okay, it's not my fault. It's either wanted you to know that I love the way you laugh. My neighbor's gonna get killed me, but it's okay. I can steal your pain away. So, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I don't look like the guy who enjoys rom-com, but I do. Watched, oh my god. There's gonna be a person that's gonna watch this, and I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna swear, but I hate that person because they made me watch, no, they didn't make me watch, but they talk about Silent Voice, which is my second favorite rom-com when I first had a baby. But my favorite rom-com is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And I have to say there's a multiple thing that makes me love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The fact that they set in an established universe. So we got a singer, which is Alza Snow, that you might recognize from me, Get Him to the Greek. We have Jonah Hill, that you might recognize from Get Him to the Greek, which is one of my favorite movie. Absolutely my favorite movie. And disclaimer, when I talk about Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I haven't saw that movie in years. But I was in a good mood today, and I felt about talking about one of my favorite rom-com. Again, because we just watched Silent Voice. I'm a simple guy. And the craziest thing is, in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, we have Jason Segel, one of my favorite artists, favorite comedian, favorite actor. The craziest thing about Jason Segel was, oh my god, even in a sense, Lithium. Amy Lee, my first crush. Jason Segel was Marshall in How I Met Your Mother. And I grew up watching How I Met Your Mother, and I was like, oh my god, that is so cool. And I was like, and then it became, oh my god, Barney's so funny. That's just the way I am. And then I reached 30 years old. And I was making content, and I wanted to watch it for content. No, that's not it. It was during the pandemic. I was maybe 29, 30, I don't remember. It was during the pandemic. It's funny, right? And I started watching it, and I realized the biggest mindfuck I ever had. Look at the nature corn, by the way. Is it nice? You guys like this? Right? I love it. We're filming it. So yeah, I understood that the real dude, the real man, the person I look up to the most in that show It wasn't Ted. It wasn't Barney. It wasn't Carl the barkeeper. It was the one and only. There was wrong with me, Lithium. And then knock me up inside. It was Jason Segel. It was Marshall. Because he had a relationship. He had Lily. And he loved her. And he wasn't happy because he didn't need to go to bars. And it's kind of cool because you see Marshall fighting the fact that he wants to be with a single friend. He wants to be with a single friend. But he always chooses Lily. Marshmallow and Lily. That guy, I thought was such a wussy. Because he would do... I'm sorry, Jason. I thought this guy was such a wussy because he would do couple costume. I was like, what a wuss. Now I'm 21. And this is something I crave, you know? Just like that. But Forgetting Marshall, Sarah Marshall is a very good movie for why. So this guy, Jason Segel, is a character. And this character is super talented, right? And he writes music. And Jason Segel is actually a good musician, right? And he has a girlfriend, which is played by Kristen Bell. Dax Shepard. Kristen Bell, she always has been. She's beautiful. And it's funny because we're listening to Evanescence, which is my first crush. And I'm saying that Kristen Bell was my third crush. I don't know what happened. Very different. And she's extremely popular. She has shows, she has movie. She's extremely popular. And even though that guy is kind of famous, right? Yeah, what's wrong with me, Lithium? The song. And it's kind of nuts because at the same time, he's having success, but it's because it's less of success. And the camera focus on her, and she likes the camera, she likes the spotlight, so she's asking him to hold the purse, and she's asking him to step aside for the camera. And you think this is a simple detail, but it does a lot. It shows, and this is when I watched it the first time I was maybe 20. Now I'm a bit more jaded. I have a bit more experience with relationship, right? I had a couple girlfriends. I know it's surprising, but hey, I did. Montreal, what the heck? Nice is coming to Montreal. Oh, that's amazing. I'm so sick. Not my favorite. I'm so sick. All around me is pretty good. You know what? Owl City. Fireflies. Pretty good though. So imagine, right? Imagine being in a relationship and understanding that this is more telling than it seemed. It seemed like a simple ask, but it's like a form of disrespect. It's not a form of disrespect necessarily. She's how little she think of him. Now, if you think little of your partner, it doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship will fall. It's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to say, hey, you're with me. Hey, we're equal. This relationship is both partner are equal. Otherwise, it's not a relationship, right? If you wanna have a relationship where you do 75% of the work, go ahead. You're not gonna be happy. That's my advice. So, the character sees Sarah Marshall and it's like, oh, I wish she was more, right? But he's accepting. And the first thing she does in the movie, she breaks up with him. Right? And then he falls into a deep depression. And it's cool because they had My Chemical Romance, Elena. No words could say, whatever word you break. And it's the fact that they showed, that they took the time to show him having multiple relationships that didn't work. So one of his friends, played by Bill Hader, who did a fantastic job as a killer in the movie, that's not what we're talking about, is they sent him to a resort. And that resort is amazing. That movie changed my life so much. My second and third crush was Kristen Bell. The next one was who? Mila Kunis. Because of that movie. So he goes to a resort, right, and he meets this fantastic girl. And he wants to fall in love with her. But she's like, no, don't worry, let's not fall in love, right? Okay, I can deal with that. And they become this situationship. 2024, how 2024? How fucking Gen Z are they? And it's nice because you understand that this voyage, this trip, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, a lot of people just call it's a rom-com. It's about Jason Segel and Mila Kunis fall in love. But it's not. It's not. The movie shouldn't be called Forgetting Sarah Marshall. We'll be discovering Jason Segel. You realize that he spent so much time in his relationship that he realizes that he's worth more than that. And it's amazing because why this movie is so good. And it's actually quite simple. It's because Sarah Marshall ends up with a new boyfriend, which is Aldo Snow. and she ends up on the same island with him. And where he shines, she degrades. He has this amazing relationship with Mila Kunis, and her and all this, it doesn't work. So she starts here, he starts down there, and they're becoming equal, right? And the beautiful thing is you hurt me, should I forgive you? It's about forgiveness also. There's a time where she looks at him, she's becoming happy. She shouldn't be nice to him. It's like, nah, you fucking hurt my feelings. Fuck you. Nah. And how would you act? How would you act with your ex? There's always this feeling of ex. They're doing better than me. I'm pissed. They're doing worse than me. I feel guilty. What are we supposed to have? The same exact thing? It doesn't happen. It doesn't make sense. That's feeling. That's emotion. That's love. It makes you blind. So Sarah Marshall again, and it's those people that are truly caring about him. Like there's this guy who asked me to go hunt a boar. There's this guy that takes him to a party. There's this other guy who teach him to surf. And it's a story of a dude who doesn't know what's next. He doesn't know what's next. You think it's because he wants to discover himself, but he doesn't know what's next. And he wants to find out what's next. And why I love this movie so much is because they're different relationship. There's this new couple, right? That the girl she's really sexual, the guy isn't. And you realize that there's different type of relationship. You have the Jason Segel, which is at the end of the relationship, and the other people that are at the beginning of the relationship. Now the song is Lost, Linkin Park. Amazing song. Supposed to be on Aperture, you guys know that. And yeah, so that's a movie. And the reason why I like it so much is because he fucks Sarah Marshall. He fucks Sarah Marshall. And he realized that she wasn't the girl for him, and she never was a girl for him. So he asked me that for forgiveness, and she gives it to him. And it's a beautiful story. It's a dude that's so talented. Or it's a dude that just has been abused and been in a toxic relationship. Is anyone watching this relating to it? Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Have you ever felt like your partner didn't value you? Yeah? Now I'm alone, I'm lost, and these memories waiting on my own delusion. Lost. Love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy. Welcome to the video. Welcome to the show. I'm doing well on this 6th of July 2024. And I said July, it's fucking August. Get over it. I'm sorry, guys. I've been saying July for the past couple of last days. Like, August didn't happen. I want to show you this. Beautiful morning. And it's 6:22. We've been filming for about 40 minutes already. And the movie we're talking about today, it wasn't planned, but I did a my wall delusion lost. Linkin Park, sorry, I can't resist. We just did a video on the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, right? And it without usually breaking something into me, I had to talk about this too. Getting to the Greek is one of my favorite movies. So there's a story to getting to the Greek. There's a story. I believe I already told that story. I somehow wish I didn't, because it's embarrassing. But who gives a shit, right? The year is 2023. 2013. Keep this pain, I thought, but I am never brave. Alright, I'm lost, and these memories. And the year is 2013. Inks works at A&W. Inks believe that because he's nice, people are going to be nice to him. The work think that Ink cannot do the job. So what do they do to Ink? They give him 8 hours a week. Now I don't know if you know what it is, but A&W is going to be more salary. Kinda. More salary. What do I know? Right? And 8 hours a week is about $80. Ink has a rent of $570. And people tell Ink, you should find another job. You should find another job. They don't tell me because they feel bad. They're trying to make you to quit. They don't tell me. Right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying not to give you enough hours so you quit. Because they want you to quit so they don't have to pay you so much, which is unemployment, right? However, Ink doesn't understand that. Ink doesn't believe in that. Ink thinks that, no, I'll prove them they're wrong. I'll prove them that they deserve more hours. Right? You see something all time low, top trying to help. You see all time low, okay. I'm a mess. Well, please sorry about that. McFly, blah blah. Thanks so much. Okay, let's do that. Thanks so much, nice. Still in my face, my love. Yeah, that's a good song. My love, I don't make it. It's my love, I don't taste it. So yeah, so they give me a couple hours a week, right? And I'm like, okay, weird. And what do I do? I can afford Wi-Fi, right? So what do I do? Well, technically, I live in Lachine. That's a bit of a personal story, but fuck it. I live in Lachine. This is an video. I have to go to Dorval. And Dorval, there's this store called Walmart. And Walmart has this bin of DVDs at $5. And now Ink, luckily, doesn't have this culture of movie. Most movies are news to him. No, me out, no, nothing. Throw me down, look, you're gonna wait for you, and now it's nothing. You cared, but in my face, my love, I don't taste it. And I bought a couple of movies. Some of the movies were really good. Some of those movies were shit. They were $5. Who cares? One of the movies that I bought that I really enjoyed was Curse of Chucky. One of my favorite movies that I bought for $5 again. Second one was probably Get Into the Greek. I've watched Get Into the Greek. I've watched it. 25 times 35. 25, 30. My apologies. And what that movie meant so much to me was because I was a very impressionable kid. I didn't like myself. Sit down and I'm blushing, did for you, and now I'm nothing. And it's not because I didn't love myself. I was shy. I was just getting out of 18. No, I was getting out of 15 years of medication for ADHD, be it Ritalin, be it Concerta, which is a emotion blocker. I wouldn't feel this emotion, so when I stopped, what do you think happened? I dealt with emotion. I didn't know how to deal with emotion. So I crashed out. And I didn't like myself. And I was looking for people to look up to. It's funny, I was working at A&W, and I was downloading Rich Piana, and Rich Piana was my world. I was working out a lot. That's pretty much what I was doing. Watching movies, working out. Yeah. Yeah. Those are good days too. I would come back to those days. Even though I didn't like myself, even though I had a shitty job, even though I would eat ramen every single day, 3 times a day because I was broke as fuck. I was poor. I was really, really, really poor. Who cares, right? And what I did was I looked up the Rich Piana, and then I saw the movie, and the characters on Jonah Hill was super relatable. Get Into the Greek is what? Get Into the Greek is this artist, Aldo Snow. If you just saw from my videos of Sarah Marshall, because we did film it before. Now it's my real life, Living Thompson. Send deep and simple, I'll tell him take it slow. And it's the same universe, right? So what I was doing, there's hints that it is because in the plane they're seeing Sarah Marshall. It's like, oh, I fucked her. I'll just say that. And there's this guy, right? And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story because Jonah Hill is working in a publishing house, right? And the main character, well, the owner is P. Diddy. And yeah, talk about a workplace, huh? And Jonah Hill is one of the only person that gives a shit about music. Gives a shit about rock. And it's like, yo, this is the anniversary of Aldo Snow. We should make a concert, right? A concert. And it would be good, it would sell out. The reality is, Jonah Hill doesn't care if it sells out. He's just a fan of music. And Jonah Hill and Aldo Snow are the greatest musician. It's like, okay, let's sell it. They try, and turns out the ticket sells. Now there's another problem. Aldo Snow is a mess. He doesn't have the relationship. The relationship that you really care about broke up. He broke up. She broke up. She broke up. His career, he came out with an album that nobody liked. So he started using drugs, a lot of drugs. And Jonah Hill has to get him to the Greek. Get him to the Greek is a theater. And the Greek theater, and that's the goal. And to do the show. So turns out there's a lot of things that happen that makes Aldo Snow kind of like a douchebag, right? And it's a really good movie for a couple of reasons. You fall in love with the character of Jonah Hill, who's just a good dude. And Jonah Hill, he has this feeling of almost worshipping Aldo Snow. But then you realize very, very, very quickly, Aldo Snow is an asshole. Aldous Snow is a fucking asshole. You're not happy? That's your choice. Don't care. And as slowly as the movie scene, the movie follows, right? Jonah Hill started to distrust Aldous Snow. Jonah Hill had this healthy relationship. Aldous Snow sabotage that relationship. It sabotage it, right? And then Jonah Hill's like he wants to do a single by himself. That's like, okay, well, this is it, this is it. And Aldous Snow, he self-destructed by proxy. Um, he pushes Jonah Hill to self-destruct also, which is not cool. So Jonah Hill continues. And why I like this movie so much is because of that. We see Jonah Hill, who's a follower, becomes a leader, finding himself, finding his voice, finding his saying no. There's a movie scene, there's a scene where at first he says yes to everything Aldous says, then he quickly realizes that Aldous isn't to be trusted. It's like, yes, start saying no, but that's it. This is a fucking idol. This is hard. And it's also a beautiful place because Aldous, he has this life where he's supposed to do this show, right? And he's supposed to continue this. He's supposed to continue this song, and he's like, okay, well, what am I doing? What am I doing here? And you realize that he's very sad. There's moments of the show where he's not high. And it's really sad. He has a father that takes advantage of him, that tried to use him for fame. He has an ex-girlfriend that doesn't care about him, and you realize that Jonah Hill cared about him, and that is the goal here. And this is why this movie is so good. Is because it's two people that discovered each other and they work together, right? But why I love Games of the Greek is because it's funny. It's very, very funny. My favorite scene is when he gets Jonah Hill high, and he has an interview. And he says, "Oh, Jonah Hill's the one that take care of me." Or there's a cool scene where he teaches Jonah how to flirt with the girls. This is super sweet. This is like a really cool bromance. But what I love the most about this is kind of super simple. It's the simple fact that wait a second. That's not the song. Anyone else? There you go. Shout out to the song I Thank Kill. Simple Life Have Given Up. It's super good. Why I love this movie so much is because of the music. They really did a really good show. They really did something that was cool. Here I go again. The first place that I reached down. The song is still alive. I promise not to tell my dad I'm miserable, but hang for all the sacrifice. Few things I did that I never up to get earned better than the song that I lonely kid. Girl to learn that those cars are kind of permanent. And I haven't had one drink in 3 whole years. There's only to drink in when you're not here. The music, let's see it clear. This song, bro, this song. So yeah, so they made an effort to make an album for they make an album for Aldous. That album slaps. It's actually really good music. Sorry, Russell Grant is actually super talented, and he has his ex called Jackie Q, and her album is super cool too. And it's such a good movie. It's the fact that it feels real. It takes you here. It takes you to a place. You imagine this rock star being a fucking mess. They play to the stereotype of being a rock star, and oh man, all I think about is sex, drug, and rock and roll. It's actually deeply sad that he cares about this one girl. He's using sex as a way to erase the pain. And what is really cool is at the end, I just realized that he needs Jonah, but Jonah needs him. And it's cool, I like it. Anyway, long enough video. Love guys, take it easy. See you guys soon. Feeling little ecstasy. So come on, I'm not going in when you mind. We're the cleaning souls and other parasites. We're old. And then we're so down. Cause I can tell when you're on the room. Take me out. Cause I'm a mess when I'm going. And if anyone can. Les gens sont éternels. Broken future. Giving up all your restless soul, when I'm alone, anyone can help. We're gonna take a quick break. Won't be long. Got 46%. That's pretty good. Oh, for fuck's sakes, we should.